Good morning, happy Tuesday. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. This feels like the longest week of my life. I am still feeling really exhausted. There's a lot to do, but let me go ahead and show you where we're at with everything. So here's a flower board right here. I didn't actually put the vinyl on yet. I just wanted to kind of measure, make sure everything fit. This part, gender reveal, was what I had to reprint because it like hung off the edge. Cause like, look at how long and loopy the letters are. So this like barely fits, but that's what it's gonna look like. I feel like the ratio now between the size of this and the size of this is off, but I don't have enough gray to reprint it. Also, I'm way too tired to reprint it, so that's just what it's gonna be. So I'm going to work on putting that together today. And then over here, this has just been sitting here, but I need to finish this, tape the banner, glue on these letters, but I think it looks really cute. Here's how the diaper pong turned out. I just need to like cut up letters with my silhouette that say diaper pong to put right here. And then under each diaper, a little card that says how many points each diaper is. I don't know really how to do the value system here because I was thinking like skee ball where it's like 100 points, 200 points. But everyone in my family, including Johnny, was like, no, just do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm like, what? And that doesn't even seem like easy to count like real quickly off the top of your head. I feel like if it's by tens or by 100, like that's just a lot easier in my opinion. So I'm thinking maybe I'll go by tens, like 10, 20, 30 points, something like that. I don't know, I guess it's kind of the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. But how would you guys do this? And like, I thought the hardest ones would be the bottom ones, but my dad was saying the top ones might be the harder one. And we'll probably, just to make it a little harder, we'll probably have people bounce the ball in order to go in first rather than just tossing it, because I think tossing it will be a little too easy for everybody. So it has to do one bounce and then go in, or a couple bounces, I guess, but you just have to at least bounce it before it goes into a diaper. But yeah, I don't know how to do the like points and the values here. So if you guys have recommendations, please let me know. But if we can get around to finishing that board today, that'll be awesome. And then I didn't even explain to you guys yesterday, like the reason I went to Walmart, well, the reason I went to the thrift store, first of all, was to find onesies for this game, the baby food challenge, where I'm gonna cut a hole here, glue a little like onesie here. One person puts their head through the hole, and then there's like 2 holes to put their hands through the onesie, and then like that person is feeding them, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like awkward, but I went to the thrift store to find onesies because I do have to cut it up, glue it on here, so they're not gonna be onesies I can reuse. So I wanted to buy just like cheap ones from the thrift store. I really didn't find any that would work. So then I went to Walmart to look at their onesies, and obviously they have some, but they're so cute and like kind of expensive for what I'm doing, you know, and I couldn't justify buying those and cutting them up. I just couldn't. So instead, I'm going to cut a hole and I'm going to print a picture of a onesie here. It's just all going to be printed, no actual onesie involved. So that's my little pivot for that. So that's another thing we got to do. My dad is still wanting to do another coat on the arch, so I'm not going to worry about this vinyl for the arch yet. I'm not going to worry about that yet, so that'll be another day. And then we ordered the cups for this vinyl. That should be in today or tomorrow, so I'll work on that then. What did I write down? It's today Tuesday. Okay. Glue and tape paper banner. Okay, that's the one over there. Apply flower board vinyl. That's that one. And then the diaper pong letters. Okay, so those are my 3 DIYs for today, on top of keeping up with my regular client work. uploading my daily vlog, which I already did today. And just also taking it easy because I've been so exhausted these past few days. So yeah, Johnny just keeps stressing, like, please just keep it easy. Don't do don't do too much. I'm just so tired. The weather was really nice this morning. Could have tried to go for a run, but I just don't have any energy. I don't think running's gonna happen this week. Okay, before I actually start working on everything, I think I just want to go up and take a shower and just like feel better. Rinse off, put on some clothes that are not my pajamas, and then we'll get started. I just gotta bring this one back in before I go back upstairs. I mean, I guess I could leave her out, but then I just know as soon as I go upstairs, she's gonna be crying to come back in. And then Ella's outside too. Come on, Ella. Oh, Ella listened. Come on in. Zosie, come on. Of course you don't listen. Zosie, come on, baby. Okay. Well, let me give her a few more minutes. And then once she comes in, I will go upstairs and shower up and get ready. Okay, all 3 dogs are downstairs together. And I just have to cross my fingers that none of them get into any fights while I'm up here. I just need a shower and then I'll go back down. Never mind. Zoe is upstairs with me. I heard her barking, so she's here. 2 dogs are downstairs. Okay, here is today's outfit of the day. You know what? I should actually show you in the mirror, but I have this like romper jumpsuit situation from Petal and Pup, and then this cardigan that I've thrifted. Here's what it looks like all together. This is so cute. It's just a little sheer, but it's so comfortable. It's this beautiful linen material. I love it so much. And then I felt like it just looked so cute with this cardigan. Like they just go together. Cause at first I was just gonna wear this with like a white t-shirt underneath, but I thought it didn't look as cute and you could see like the t-shirt under my jumper. So I decided to go with this instead. And I think it's so cute. And then look at the hair bow. Let me flip you guys around. I didn't do anything fancy with my hair. It's just a little half up, half down. But I have this little hair bow. I can't even remember where I got it from. I've had it forever. I want to say maybe Forever 21, but it's a hair tie that has like this ribbon attached to it so you can tie a bow around your hair, and it just matches this cardigan perfectly. I will cut my hair before the gender reveal. Maybe the day of or the night before. I just need to cut my bangs just a little bit, but for now, it's fine. And my lips have been so dry this week too. I did read online that it could be related to pregnancy, but yeah, my lips have been so dry and crusty. So if you see, I've been working on some reels that are going up on Instagram and TikTok. If you see my crusty lips, just ignore it, okay? Baby J is just taking all my moisture right now. Okay, so I'm working upside down just because that's just the way this is facing and it's easier to reach. But I am peeling up these letters one by one. And just making sure it sticks. And then once I get that part off, I just rip off the tape to get rid of it and then focus on this next section. Beautiful. And then this last one. Oh gosh, there's some air bubbles here. Eee. Okay, there we go. Something like that. So I have 2 letters. I'm doing all of this right now. Just had a little FaceTime call with my sweet friend Ashley. It was so good to chat with her. I just needed a little pick-me-up, but still working on this. Working on the word gender now, and I feel like, let me look at that mock-up one more time. Oh, never mind. I see why it's looking weird, because I put welcome to our as a 1 line gender reveal, but the way I printed it, it's welcome and then to our gender reveal, and the spacing is weird because, yeah, the spacing is weird. I also forgot to print out this part. If I get to it, I'll get to it, but if not, whatever. This week I have noticed how, like, you know, they say stress is bad for baby, and I absolutely believe that, but I actually feel it. Oops, sorry. Hold on. I actually feel it in my body. I've been more achy. I've just been more uncomfortable, and I know it's because I've been really stressed this week. So, yeah, if you are pregnant, it is really important to not be around stress and to be as calm and relaxed as possible, because it does make a difference in how you feel in your body. And like, I'm feeling it this week. That's crazy. If you listen to your body, it'll tell you things. We just came to Home Depot to buy our own folding tables. So I was telling Johnny, like, let's just borrow some tables and chairs from his family, because like a bunch of people in the family, they have a lot of tables and chairs already, like, so let's just borrow from them. But Johnny's like, now that we're gonna have a baby, this is gonna be a constant thing of us like hosting birthday parties, gatherings. We should just get our own. So I really only needed to borrow 2 big tables, so we bought 2. Now we'll just slowly build our chair collection. Those are like $25 a chair. Yeah. That's very expensive, but we will slowly build on that. But we at least have 2 tables of our own now, so we don't have to borrow anymore. My back is hurting really bad.
Key to our success has been here all the time. Back in the old days, before I hired you, business boom.
Okay, before you say anything else, just know that.
That's so good. Thank you. Thank you, my lovey. So we're going to Cheesecake Factory tonight, and I love their cheesecake, and I like a lot of their appetizers. I don't love their entrees. I feel like I've tried a variety, and I just can't seem to find an entree that like I really like from them. So I think I'm just gonna order a bunch of appetizers as my meal today. So, question, what's your favorite appetizer from Cheesecake Factory? Or if you do have a favorite entree, what is it? Let me know. Because I've tried a lot, just nothing really sticks. I just find everything very so-so.
What are you doing?
Are you ready to see the sign? It is so not as cute as the mock-up.
Move out the way. Ding, 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 ding.
Dude, it's so ugly.
Hey, it actually got fixed. It looks good.
So ugly. Whatever. It is what it is. But here it is. We'll take a picture next to it when there's flowers. Okay, of course, we had to get the fried mac and cheese. So delicious. And then the brown bread, which we already ate. Delicious. Okay, I decided to go with an entree. I got the Korean fried chicken and no mushrooms. Here's what it looks like. It's very massive. But I'm trying to save room for cheesecake, so I don't think I'm going to devour this. Maybe only like a little bit. Hello, it is the end of the night. We just got home from Cheesecake Factory. My back was hurting like almost the whole time we were there, so I was a little uncomfortable, but food was actually really good. I never really have high expectations with Cheesecake Factory, but today everything I ordered was just so delicious. The fried mac and cheese balls, always a 10 out of 10, and then brown bread, always 10 out of 10. And then I got the Korean fried chicken, which was my first time getting that, and it was actually really good. I barely made a dent though because I was trying to save room for cheesecake, but the Korean fried chicken, I absolutely would get that again. I would say it was like, it kind of tasted like a bibimbap bowl because of all the veggies it had too, and it was so good and so flavorful. So I'd actually give that a 9 out of 10 to be honest. So that was pretty good. And then I got the key lime cheesecake at the end. Always a 10 out of 10. That is my favorite cheesecake ever. And I ate like half of it, so I definitely have some good leftovers to eat tomorrow. But now I am so full and I'm gonna do my Duolingo and go to bed. I didn't finish all the DIYs I wanted to do today. I was just working so slow on that stupid flower board, but I'm like almost done with the brown banner, so I'll finish that up tomorrow. I got the cups in, so I can do the vinyls on those and start working on the prize baskets or prize gift bags. And then what else am I gonna do tomorrow? I don't know. I have a to-do list that I wrote downstairs, but yeah, we're just gonna continue working on more gender reveal DIYs. The flower board is so ugly. It is not as cute as the mock-up. I'm a little sad about that one, but whatever. It's like one of those things people are gonna see once when they walk in and they won't pay attention or remember it at all, so it's not that big of a deal. But still, I'm a little upset it's so ugly. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Baby, and now I see